Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to Diablo 2 Resurrected, right from where we left off, and we just identify stuff and empty the inventory and see what we manage to get from all of this. It'll be perfect. Perfect,
What can I do for you?
hopefully sure. 23 from that, that'll work. 138, not great. Those, I shouldn't be carrying the stamina potions. They just sort of like sneak in every once in a while. One socket axe. That's two-handed, right? But yeah, the axe is just one-handed for 11. I'm vaguely wondering if I could pick up like a 3-socket scepter from Akara, just, you know, without many skill elements to them, because then it would be just too expensive for me. But that's a 2-socket one. But again, I have a decent 2-socket one already. Holy Fire Sacrifice. Even a vague one I could still buy from her, but if I pick up a couple of more chipped rubies, I'll probably socket them into the skull cap as well for more life. Why not? Because Andariel will be an issue. Well, a challenge. And it'll be an easier challenge if I have a lot of life, surely. I hope that makes some sort of sense. Alright, and so through there, there. How many extra keys is that? 3. It's unlikely to use them. Let's just sell them and go. Okay. Character stuff. Vitality, dex, or strength. I really don't... Arvor is 95, but that's not a really... Well, let's put them strength for now. But I might have to catch up with dex later. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, right. I promised to go into the hole. Let's do the hole. The hole is important. Maybe. Somehow. Yes. Punch the misshapen and the vile archer. Oh, that lot of... a good amount of vile archers can be a problem, because if there's a hero vile archer and her minions, if they're like cold enchanted multiple shots or something like that, that is the problem. They do plenty of damage, for sure. Pulse Drool the Axe. Now that is a name. Magical Buckler. I'll check for the sake of curiosity, like, how much damage that actually can do, but probably not a lot. My mind blanked. Not damage. How valuable that is. Probably not much, though. My mind really just threw an entire cartwheel for some reason. Same with the sash. I'll check a curiosity check with those. I don't think they're much. No, not with the sash. They're not expensive or valuable, surely. Exceptional ones, like in the Nightmare run and so forth, then yes. But here, which would be Demon Hide sashes. I need to head off for sleep. Early temp shift tomorrow. Once more, happy birthday. Oh, Catastrophes, have an excellent temp shift thing, and thank you for the birthday wishes, and have an excellent sleeps and excellent night and lovely dreams of endless plains of butterflies and merfolk who somehow live in the plains because they are versatile. Mm-hmm. Here we are. Shaman! Vile archers! Man, they go backwards a lot. There you go. A couple of Carver shamans more. And a brute. Here we are. I wonder if I should make the normal attack something else than A, so it's not as easy to mess up and... actually, yeah, hold on. Let's see if I can... So basics. Can I remap this to like RT or something? Yes! Yeah, see, because if I keep pressing A, it'll increase the risk of accidentally using stuff like gem shrines, right? And it'll also accidentally cause me to pick up stuff like, you know, bolts, arrows, whatever garbage that I don't want to pick up, because I'm always holding A because I'm hitting stuff, you know? So actually attacking with RT might be more useful. And later on when I get, actually, hold, level 12, wait. Aha! Zeal! Hold on. Let's do a... Bam! Oh, actually, more importantly, I think the people will talk to you also maybe sometimes about the quests that are just active here and not yet completed in the, like, in like a official sense, if you will. Okay, so skill tree. Let's bind this to RT, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I run out of mana, it'll default back into the normal attack, which is probably fine. But yeah, now I have like a double hit skill here. So, you know, bam bam, he'll hit like twice instead of once. And it'll improve the amount of hits for each skill level put in up until it's like, I don't know, a few. Aha! See, now it got interesting. It uses up mana quite quickly, but I'll need to make some mana steel and so on. Actually, I'd probably put a chipped skull into the socketable scepter now. That'll give me a bit of a mana steal. Life and mana, but mana is the more important one. Ooh, level 2 of the hole. Let's see what's here. There's surely at some point at least a chest, but I don't know how big this area is. Come on. Do. Lovely. Right, but I can't put the rest of my available skill points to this because the next skill level, I think, requires level 13, so you can't just, like, put them all into the same place. I have 7 skill points to do, but eventually I'll find stuff to use them on, so that be why. Blessed Aim will eventually be useful, not maybe quite yet, but, you know, in the ballpark. This one I should probably get, because I'm gonna maybe need it at some point, so it's at least in existence. Yeah. I should probably actually maybe even... Oh, amulet! Bind the cleansing aura as well into something. Do X, maybe? Or LT and Y? Something like that. Yeah, sure, why not? So I can make a curse lasts less time. Could end up being useful. It'll take some time before it's needed, but eventually it can be very, very much needed. I could make a line of mana potions here. I feel like it might actually end up being useful. We'll see. Some potion Tetris. There we go. Lovely. Cool. Large charm, jawbone cap. Scimitar is really unlikely to be valuable or useful at this stage. Not super likely. I can use this to check the jawbone cap. Howl Blade Mastery. It's kind of so-and-so, but it might be worth selling. Might, maybe. Okie dokie. Alright. I could check the rest of this cave anyway, but there's just a small number of random enemies beyond here. The treasure is the real only reason to go check these, largely. I mean, yeah, the enemies give experience points, but not that much. I think, at least. I could be mistaken, but that's my vibe. Yes. Alrighty. Quick march. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. I think next up is a short bit of wilderness up until I reach the outer limits of the monastery or the barracks or whatever. That's the outer bit of it. Through here, and let's go find adventure. Yeah, the Tamo Highland. Yep, that rings a bell. That seems right. Returned Archer. Hello. Nothing. Oh, it's a trap that actually creates a skeleton. Lovely. A nice change of pace. I think the Tamo Highlands also have some sort of a cave. I forget what it's called. The Pit, maybe? Something like that. Trident. Probably not worth carrying around. Yeah, no. Dark Stalker. Yes. Like all of Twitter combined into a name. The Dark Stalker. Yes. Okay, here. It was called... Let's see. Yeah. To the Pit. Yes, so it is called the Pit. Indeed. Just about remembered. Fine, sure, okay. Might be something cool. Star Maim the Howler. Now that is the name. So yeah, most of these names are randomly generated. So I've never seen like 95% of these names, like Star Maim the Howler. They just like generate them from like this, or you know, so on. With like a lot of words as choices. There's a couple of ones that are always the same. Like Tristram had Griswold, and near the Cairnstones there's always Rakanishu. And there's I think Frostburn was the hero zombie in the Den of Evil, the first cave. That's always the same one as well. But yeah. And of course Bloodraven is always the same because, you know, it's a literal quest monster you have to kill, you know. You must go and kill the Bloodraven! So, you know, it would be quite confusing if her name was something different each time. Alright, damaged heavy boots. Okie dokie. A charge of 12 plus 7 all resistances. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's valuable, but I just a quick double check, I suppose. Alright. We got health shrine, might as well. Yeah, when I'm out of mana, the game defaults into the normal attack with the Zeal button, so I don't actually need to have the normal attack anywhere now. Really helpful. That works out really well for me. I like it. So I don't need to press A to do that. So I have less of a chance to accidentally pick up, you know, whatever. Or accidentally use a shrine, especially a gem shrine. So this works out for me. I like it. Alright. But yeah, I should probably consider, unless I can find really quickly a triple socketed scepter, which I am genuinely unsure how possible that even is. From Akara. I should probably consider socketing the scepter I have with one bit of chipped skull. And maybe the other one could be... If I do the sapphire, I'll have cold damage, but the overall damage might not be enough to... oh, shit. Identify items. Might not be enough to offset the good weapon I have going on now, because it's a ethereal one that fixes itself. So yeah. Need to think on this. 607, yeah, decent. 846, sure. Yeah, 48. Yeah, these are not as such. Like maybe later on one day, but no. Superior small shield 12. Oh, right, I could add something to that if I wanted to. Right, I forgot. Plus 3 dex. Nah. 590. It's an item, sure. Okay. Okay, so what's the scepter? Mechanic scepter. Resist lightning, socketed 2. Really expensive though. Yeah, I don't remember if they can have triple socketed scepters at least this early in the game. Okay, for the sake of argument, if I add a sapphire, which is 1 to 3, that would make this a 7 to 15, as opposed to 9 to 16 with lifesteal, with mana steals. The damage would literally be lower. Eesh. Yeah, that is no good. That is a bad time, huh? Yeah. Well. Oop, wrong button. I'll need to think on that. I'll basically need to keep on trying to get a 3-socket scepter if possible first, and then see if it goes from there. Or a 3-socket really anything one-handed mace if possible, or a blunt hitting thing if possible, but we'll see. We'll see. Ooh, level 2. Lovely. Let's go fight the big bads of this place. Oh, there's plenty, huh? Well, at least they're melee, not ranged. That's helpful. Alright. And there you go. The cap is probably not a super helpful thing to pick up, honestly. Yay, level up! Soul Venom the Dead. Okay, so in theory, there we go. I make the curse go away quicker, and then I do this again. There we go. Shaman! How dare you! Preserved head. Very much a question mark. Shaman! Again, how dare! That is rude, is what that is. Alright. Okay. That looks like everyone. Okay. Listen, you. Low quality sacred orb. I guess I could identify the cap to see if it's like cap of stability or something. Barrel of remedy. It's not nothing. Fine. Might as well sell it. Sure. Preserved head. I could have actually used it there as well. Fine. Oh well. Chipped emerald. Bunch of other stuff. Bit of a question mark. It might be really, really pointless items, or it could be something useful, so we'll see. Oak Sage Raven. Again, probably not worth much, but early game, not a lot of valuable treasures here anyway. I'm kind of like wondering if it's quicker to run back up here or just go back to town, go to the Black Marsh waypoint and go from there, but I don't know. Well, I picked up some gold on the way, that's something. That's something. Maybe. Barely. Perhaps. Alrighty. Through here, up the stairs, and into a change of scenery, sort of. Well, not sort of. It's gonna be a new thing. Excitement is palpable. The excitement is so huge. It is bulging out of the eyes of all the viewers. I can tell. At least in my case, my eyes are already just about like a good 7 inches out of my face. Yes, just kill some random baddies. Returned mage, a new enemy type. Skeleton mages. Ooh. Also an identify scroll to check if the preserved head is worth selling, maybe. Sure. It's hard to say with like what skills are valuable, what are not is kind of iffy sometimes, but here. The monastery gate.
Even the light cannot pierce this gloom.
Even the light cannot pierce, but I cause light still, and there's a lot of fires, so there is light though. So don't know what you mean, my guy, but still. Cool. Nice speech. Yeah, monastery place. It is different. Ooh, throwing knives. Always good. Ooh, shaman. No. How dare. Shaman dares to make my day more difficult for some reason. I find it rude. It is rude, I tell you. Okay, outer cloister. Might as well empty the inventory since I found a waypoint. Why not? Why not?
Good day.
Good day. I'll check Akara because she's the one who might have the. Well, I probably should check them both because I would also I would probably also accept the 3-socketed. I don't know if 3 is possible though, especially early game. Yeah, double-socketed they do have easily. A double-socketed superior one would work out as well. Either a scepter or a spiked club, maybe? I'm wondering what else could like Morning Star, sure, but it might be a bit early for those. I don't know. Well, worth a shot, always. I know axes can be triple socketed like relatively soon at least, but not maybe quite yet. Well, I don't know if it's a limited. Okay, 627, 333, 269, 530, 219. Not a great one. Not a. Yeah, 69 for the cap. Yeah, maybe just don't pick up caps. We're done with the. Ooh, the preserved head was 1121. That's yeah. You never know. The only things I can really look at, especially because I'm not a necromancer player, I don't really know which skills are like valuable or no. Like requires level 6, so at least one of the skills in question that it adds to is a level 6 skill, most likely. Because usually that is the thing that causes the level requirements. Not always. The magic effects can also do that. Like, but adds poison to that and +9 mana doesn't seem like a level required thing. So that does help. If it's something else than only starting level skills, that does create some value to them. Alrighty. Deposit money. Nope. Let's not throw them in the ground. Okay, yeah, I could if I wanted to put the Neff rune into things, but Neff is one of the less useful runes on their own. Like, yeah, missiles can be an issue, and they sometimes are for me. That's fair. Honestly, maybe I am undervaluing it, but I really have never found defense against missiles to really help me even when I'm in trouble, you know? They just are a thing and they, I don't know. Don't know about that. There we go, some razor spines. Learning their place. Do I have any room for keys? Nope. Do not. Alright. Strangling cast. Like, I tend to be carrying around the gas and explodey potions. Might as well. Zombie head. Cracked. Again, level 6 required, so it might be worth a little bit, although it's cracked, so it does make it less, so we'll see. It's sometimes hard to be sure which barrels are breakable and which are not. That's what happened there. Righty. Ooh, actually spiked club of ethereal. I see. Well, ethereal and socketed, which is... Sure. Still, it'll break quicker than I'd like. Quite a lot quicker, too. And it cannot be fixed ever. I've played even the expansion set game for a lot of years. And I'm still not quite sure what I think about ethereal items. Like, it's... They have an interestingness to them, sorta. But... like, it's such a huge bummer if an otherwise perfect item for your needs, you know, becomes essentially useless because it's ethereal. Like, you can't use it, period, and blah. It's such a bummer, you know? Honestly, ethereal items are only really useful to the mercenaries you have, or if they happen to, by some miracle, have the self-repair magic to them, you know? In a strictly kind of speaking way, you can have a socketed ethereal one that you can then add a jewel into that either makes... a jewel or rune into that makes it either indestructible or self-repairing. But the level requirements for that are so insane that by then you already have to have basically the perfect super great items of whatever for that purpose anyway. So it's kind of like, you know. I found a helm! And even a lower quality one has more defense than the one I got, so... Ice spell. Lovely. Pow! Not sure if the Targe can be of much use, but we'll see. We'll try. Cracked Sacred Globe. It's unlikely to be super valuable, but it doesn't take a lot of room to go for it. Like if it's +1 twice something, so I'll give it a check. Ooh, Champion Death Clan. Go for it. They tend to at least give good money, as you can see. Throwing Axe. Sure, they tend to be good money as well. Oh boy. Nice and easy. Bone Archers. Very, very important to go for first. Especially when they're minions of some hero monster. Rawr. There we are. Short Staff. Okay. Minor healing, minor mana, another minor healing. Let's go. Low quality Pilum. There's a very specific Finnish reason why I've always snickered a little bit for the word Pilum, but that will be a story for about 5 seconds from here. So I'll just collect myself for the story. So in Finnish, a kind of a very common word for the female groin parts is something very close to pilum. So it sounds funny because I am a perfect professional of an extremely mentally mature age and an adult of many multiple years. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's how it be. And I think I need to go back though. I think in the barracks is where I need to find the Horadric Malus. M-A-L-U-S, not so malus, not malice, as in M-A-L-I-C-E. Useless staff, short staff of... Even if it doesn't have skills yet, that short staff might still be worth actually selling. Let's instead do the Targe. Vulpine. Damage goes to mana. I have no idea. I might as well try. Because I'm kind of iffy on like what values all of these Targe things have. A normal Targe isn't valuable. Magical one of like not something super bad but not super great, like an average magical Targe. And I'm curious, let's see. It's probably not valuable, but I could just try. Why not? Ah! The Smith. Bye-bye, Smith. Hawk Helm, Large Axe.
I am overburdened.
So you say, is the Large Axe ethereal or socketed? It's still one socketed now. For a hot minute, I wondered if I would do like a two-handed paladin for a little while, not full game, obviously, because well, I'm not sure if it like absolutely must, but I'm pretty sure that most strategy guides will tell you that...
This will help the sisters turn the tide against evil.
Sure. I'm pretty sure most strategy guides would tell you that you should probably have a shield for the sake of especially later on resistances. Because elemental stuff is really, really, really lethal in Nightmare and Hell levels. Or on Nightmare and Hell difficulties, rather.
I can't carry anymore.
For the sake of curiosity, bardish of what? Ethereal, socketed? 3 sockets. I'm gonna put that in the stash, because I tend to use, Actually, I do think the auras of myself and the mercenary do stack. As long as it is just like one aura from one person. Like one from me and one from the mercenary. I think that's how it works. I usually use that. The rogue is useful, especially when I'm the melee one, for sure, but still. I usually go for the Act 2 mercenaries, the sort of two-handed... Although... Well, yeah, probably that's what I'm gonna do still. The auras are super useful from them. Okay, that hurts. Like a whole bunch. There we are. I almost died for the first time. Really, really, really close. Jeezums. Whew. That was proper close. That was not okay. Woohoo. Alright, Deckard Kane. Identify my stuff for me, please. Okay, Akara, let's see.
The order welcomes you.
So, yeah, 135. Yeah, low, yeah, cracked is risky. It was a level 6 thing, though, worth a shot. You never really know. It's an odd thing to... Okay, so which one does them... Okay, Mercenary has a... Defense 11, but 2 sockets. Grab this. I kind of want to hold on to that until I find a better one. So I'll sell the other one. Yeah, basic magical. Yeah, targes are not good. I think somewhere around heraldic shields, as long as they're magical, they start maybe being valuable. There's a weird like a diagram of how that works. It's odd, for sure. Might as well. There we go. 157, not much of anything. 919, that's good. Yeah, see, even if it doesn't have skills there, the normal short staffs and so on, they're still valuable to an extent. So there we go. This one, oh, hello. Crimson Hawk, Helm of the Jackal, +2 Fisher, +1 Maul, +1 Molten Boulder, +2 Life, Virus +6%. Straight up over 5,000. That is a very weird drop. I'll take it, though. Very cool. Very lucky. Okay. 1 socket, no more. Alright. It might not be possible to get 3, but I kind of realized I might need a 3-socket thing to really offset this.
Oh, thanks so much for returning the Heraldric Malice. I will now imbue one of your items with magical powers.
But I'll need to wait for the imbue item stuff for a long time. I shouldn't use them yet, because it makes an item I have into a rare one, and I should use it when I'm like high level into something really, really cool. Meaning I never ever use it. I've played thousands of hours of this game. I've maybe used the imbue item like twice. Because you're always waiting for the next cool, good, normal thing to imbue, right? And you keep going to find the next one instead. It just, that's how it always goes. It is the dumbest thing, but that's how life be. I could buy a better set of gloves for the defense if I wanted to. I don't know. Feels not super important. I kind of like the blunt weapons because they have the +50 to undead. There's a lot of undead going around. And +50% damage to undead is honestly pretty nice. Yeah, well. But yeah, I'll stash the helmet so I get the full price from it later. And this one, because if I triple socket, you know, something decent into these, like, you know, multiple lightning chipped topazes or whatever, like, or like one sapphire, 2 topazes, something like that. It'll be a useful thing. The only question is, will I get a different one, like a Spetum or a Bardish or a Pike, something. But still, that's a good start to give the mercenary later, for sure. Alright, good to go. Small shield. Not great healing items, but, you know, something. Brah. I opened the chest and she got the trap. I feel like that's probably just a fine and normal way to share the experience together. Yes. There could easily be a shaman in there, but you know. So it goes. So I think now would be jail levels, maybe? Yes, to the jail, level 1. Let's go. Victory in mind. And with that, I could do a recording end, so like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.